Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. This is T-Bone logging in with another episode of At the Hearth. In this episode, I will be featuring Trump's Free Mage Deck. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Jaina versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
You asked for it.
Master Shake, welcome to the show. Okay, I'll keep the mana worm. I think the fireballs will put back in the deck, although maybe one might be useful. Could do with some earlier stuff, really. Let's take the fireballs out. Okay, another mana worm and a poly. Okay. And we get a Yeti as well. Fantastic. So let's pass the turn and see what Master Shake has got in store. Anything for one cost at all? Okay, what are you coining? Right, innovating. So, is this a ramp druid? Gets a Yeti, 4/5. Wow. And I haven't really got any way of dealing with that. That's tricky. Nope, I haven't really got a way of dealing with that at all. Certainly not for the next couple of turns. That's a pain. I mean, I can fire blast it, and that's about it. That's all I can do. I don't really want to run the mana worm into it. I'll go for face, I think. But I have a feeling this is a ramp druid. Okay, so he gets a bit of early damage on the board. Right, I'm going to go for Harvest Golem, I think. Right, so what are you going to do now? Are you going to run that into... No, he's going for face. Okay. He's really going for face, isn't he? I think I've got to take back board control. So let's run the Golem into there. Fire blast it. Play a mana worm. I think that's probably the play there. And that will do. So we're up to 4 cost. Has he got another Yeti in his deck? Quite possibly. No, shapeshift for 2. So he's going to take the damage golem out. Okie dokie. And wraps the mana worm. For 1 card. Interesting. Okay, so out comes my own Yeti. Thank you very much. Take the shield off. And that will do. I think it's going to be an ogre for me next turn. Okay. Okay, innovating again. So what's he got for 7 mana? Oh my word. A 5/10 Ancient of War. Well, if you ask me, that's a prime candidate. See you later. Thank you very much. And that will do nicely. Polymorph is a fantastic card. I love it. Particularly when they play stuff like that. Probably get... Oh, dealing the damage. Fair enough. Going for face again with the 1/1. Okay, at this point, I think what I will do is I will take out his 2/4. Let's see. Let's put a big guy out there. Let's get the ogre out there as I promised. That will do. You know exactly what I'm looking at. I'm looking at getting rid of this Master Shake ogre. Right. Argent Commander. Right, so he's probably going to take the Yeti with a shield. Yes! Card draw wouldn't be a bad idea. I've got 8 cost here. Although, I think in some ways, Drake... Sorry, correction, not Drake. No, I could do. Yes, let's do it. Asher Drake. And let's get a Sun Fury Protector.
Shields up!
And we can put out an Argent Squire for the 1 that we've drawn. That's fantastic. Which means he's got to run his 4/2 into that 6/7 or into the 4/4. That'll do nicely. Right, what are you hovering? You've got a Drake of your own. Okay, so shape shifts. It's going to run the 4-2 into mine. Yep. That's exactly what I thought he'd do. I'm thinking Water Alley. And then play another Yeti. Yeah. And actually, at this point, let's get the Squire. Let's get this straight down to 3 so the Water Alley could trade. And then go for face. Okay, 9 cost. Has he got a Sierra in the deck for 9 cost? Could do. You never know. 6 damage. What to? Pretty much everything. At which point, that trades that.
I must safeguard the land.
Okay, 2 damage to the Yeti. That was well played, actually. Very well played. So that means what I've got to do here is that. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much play everything.
My eyes are open.
Okay, Golem. I need the board presence, so I'll play the use as well.
Job's done.
So now it's all a case of top decking. Ancient Watcher. Now, has he got the silence for it? Not yet. Has he got any removal? Aha, there we go. 1, 3, 6, 9. Oh, I've got the win. That's it. Done.
Well
Top
played.
decker Fireball. There we go. G to the G, and we got to rank 14. Thank you. Okay, so with this particular deck, it's a deck that Trump actually took all the way to Legendary. So let's take a look at the deck list. So the nice thing about this is there's no legendaries in here at all. It's a budget deck, so it's, as far as that's concerned, it just proves that, you know, if you play enough Hearthstone, you can unlock the cards and you can actually build a decent deck. So we've got 2 Ardent Squires, so that's 1/1s with Divine Shield, so those trade really well because of that Divine Shield on them. Mana Worms, so a pumped up Mana Worm with spells. Really nice card. It's quite a strong opener as well, particularly with 3 health. You got Frostbolts for early removal. Swampoos, which is great utility against any classes with weapons. Amani Berserker. So you got a +3 attacking on Enrage, and you can enrage it yourself with your hero power, so that's quite useful. Sign for your Protector, so if you do need Taunt activation, you can do that. Acolyte of Pain for card draw. Earthen Ring Farseer, so that restores 3 health and just gives you a bit of utility. It's also a good cost, a good minion as well, 3/3 for free. Harvest Golem, great value because of that 2/1 damage golem when it's destroyed. So you're ending up with some really nice board presence because of it. Fireball, so that's 6 damage either directly to your opponent or to remove something. Polymorph, yeah, damn good. If you get something played like a Ysera or a Ragnaros or whatever, you've got the answer. It's great. Chillwind Yeti. So this tends to trade 2 for 1, mainly because of that 5 health. And it's a very good minion, 4/5 for 5. You'll see that in a lot of decks. Water Alley. It's a 3/6, very difficult to deal with, mainly because of that 6 health, and it takes a while to survive. And it freezes any character as well from attacking, so very good card. A lot of utility. Asher Drake, so 4/4 for 5, but you do get that spell damage and also a card draw as well. So it's a nice card, that. Faceless Manipulator, well, that could be anything, literally anything, so that's really useful. I think it's the only epic in this deck, actually. And Boulderfist Ogre, so that's a standard card. just a very solid minion, 6/7 for 6. And then you got 1 Flame Strike, so 4 damage to all enemy minions. And that rounds off the deck. So that brings this episode to a close. Join us again at the Hearth. Until then, take care and enjoy your gaming. This is T-Bone logging off.